Welcome back, everyone. This is Traycon here, the gaming statistician, and we're going to be completing Kang Kung in challenge mode. Challenge mode is definitely starting to get more difficult. You can look at Kang Kung here. He's 6 stars as well as an epic boss, so he does a ton of damage and also takes a ton of damage to kill. Then we also have these Frostwing Hunters, so they are 5 stars, so I'm going to deal with them most likely first when they come up because they might do a decent amount of damage with 5 stars. And just in general, things have started to get more difficult. I actually had one dungeon within this group in chapter 5 where where I was not successful in getting 3 stars on the first try. So I only got 2 stars because I had a hero die. So the question is, do I want to bring Igorok or just another nature hero? Nature heroes work really well in this, just against the water, because they do a lot of damage against water. So nature heroes tend to work best against water. I can bring either Bovis. Bovis is pretty good, but my Agro, yeah, let's go ahead and do Bovis. He's only 3 stars, but he is fully ascended. So I'm going to come in here. This is really the first big challenge so far in challenge mode for me. So it's an epic dungeon, can't use any friends heroes, as well as has Kang Kung at the end. So I really just suggest making sure you bring a healer. So I have Chief Nub Nub as the healer I'm bringing, and then a decent amount of damage, and also probably sticking to nature heroes. So bringing that combination should do you pretty well. I'm going to use the same strategy against Kang Kung as I do in normal mode, and that's pretty much take care of the piece of ice that does an area of effect when you finally get to him, and I'll show you which one that is, just in case you've forgotten and haven't done Kang Kung in a long time. And I'm going to also just not worry about that other boulder that only hits one guy at a time. So like I said, I was going to go ahead and take out these 5-star attackers first because they are reasonably strong. Let's just use Soul Shred here. I don't think I'm going to have too much issue getting through these first rooms. I think the most difficult part is actually going to be getting through Kang Kung the boss. So I think most of the rooms are basically going to look like this one. So once I finish this room, and it's actually this event is going on as well, that you can uh, kill these skeletons. But oh, look at, so Willow is getting pretty low, so you do have to be careful. You could potentially lose heroes along the way, so she has already taken a good amount of damage. So I'm going to go ahead and heal her up right away, though, with Chief Nub Nub, and not risk anything, even though she's the only one that's low. So I'm going to heal her up. Basically, anytime I see a hero get low, I'm going to start to heal them up. And do I want to use a heal potion? Nah. So once I get to Chief Nub Nub, though, I'll use his ability and make sure I heal her up. So let's go ahead. Actually, I don't want to use Stampede. Oh, didn't quite kill him. So as long as she doesn't get hit too many times, she'll be fine. All right, so looks like she survived, so that's good. Let's now heal everyone up, and there's actually a little bit of damage on Bovis as well, so that's pretty sweet. All right, this is how I'm going to move through these rooms, just using Chief Nub Nub's really nice heal. He also heals when he crits, so it shouldn't be a problem getting to the boss. So I'm just going to forward through the rest of these rooms unless I get to like another boss room, but once we get back to the boss, I'll be coming back. Okay, so we're coming up to the last room before the boss, and you can see this dungeon had a lot of rooms in it, so it took a little while to get through. But Chief Nub Nub's heal over time pretty much got me through with no issues. Uh, his heal over time as well as his crits, so every time he crits, he was able to heal up all of my characters. And besides Willow getting a little low in that first room, none of my heroes have been too low. So we'll see how it goes once I get to Kang Kung. I got most of my hero abilities ready. So you see there's another crit by Chief Nub Nub, and every time he crits, it heals everyone up almost back to full health, so it's not too much of an issue. So now we're going to move on to Kang Kung. I really like this animation. It's pretty neat. Oh, little skeleton rise during the event, so unexpected, but let's take that out. I almost have this quest done for some more Overlord Executive tokens, and now we're on to the boss fight. So that little kind of squealy guy comes up first, and he doesn't look very impressive, but then, you know, I'm sure a lot of you remember, Kang Kung comes down and stomps on him and is a huge epic boss at the end here with a lot of health. And we'll see when he first puts out his little ice things. So let's just see how much damage I can do with Willow here. Let's see what she does. Oh, a miss. That was a big bummer. So, okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to take care of this top one. So we're always going to make sure we destroy that one. So actually, I was able to get rid of both. So that's nice. But the one I really care about is the high one. And Kang Kung actually takes a pretty good... he's got some pretty good defense here. So let's buff my team attack as well as defense with Chief Nub Nub there. 1400 damage from Willow. So that's pretty solid, but it's still going to take quite a bit. I'll leave those AoE attacks for potentially when the ice things come down. So we'll just stick with kind of the normal attacks for now. Let's go ahead and give Willow a haste here because she can do a solid amount of damage if she gets multiple shots. And I don't think this is going to be too much of an issue, so which will be nice. So slowly moving through the challenge mode. Okay, so that did a little bit of damage to Willow, and Tsume is also starting to get a little bit on the danger side. Next time I can use heal with Chief Nub Nub, I will. Alright, so here comes the ice. I'm going to go ahead and take care of the ice with AoE attack from Tsume. So pretty much if you take care of these ice pieces, you shouldn't have any problem getting through the dungeon. I might use Bovis's actually AoE attack on the next turn because that takes away some energy and from the enemies, and I don't know if Kang Kung has some powerful attacks coming up or not. So it wouldn't be a terrible idea to try to... Ooh, see, that was... Okay. So revenge. So that's the nice thing about Chief Nub Nub. So he got hit there, took a decent amount of damage, but he's got that revenge ability if you have him fully starred. Not fully starred, but fully ascended. And sometimes when he revenges, he can crit, and it basically just heals up the damage that was just done to him. So, taking a little while to kill Kang Kung, which isn't surprising, being an epic boss. Is definitely more difficult than when I went through in the regular campaign mode, but I'm looking forward to the rest of these challenges. I don't know when the next update is. Ooh, so that was three characters got frozen, so that kind of hurts my turns there a little bit. So a little bit of freeze done to everybody. Willow's a little bit low. I don't really like how low she is, although I think I have I think I still have... Oh, that might have been a mistake. Okay, I'll be able to kill this now. There we go. So we crit on that. And then do some more damage to Kang Kung. But I'd like to be able to move through challenge mode before... Oh man, Willow is actually getting really low. Let's be safe. I have so many heal potions. Let's just be safe and heal these guys up. So I have so many heal potions in my inventory, I'm not too worried about using them. Alright, I'm glad I did, because Bovis just took another big hit. But what I was trying to say was... if you are working through challenge mode, it's a good time to get through as much of it as you can because there are rumors now of boss mode getting closer to being done, and that's the one after challenge mode. I don't know necessarily how that's going to be structured, but I'd like to have challenge mode done before boss mode comes out. I'm currently only level 63, so I need to keep adding more levels because I know some of the challenge mode gets quite a bit more difficult near the end, and so Willow's getting pretty low again. Looks like she's poisoned or something there, but I'm just going to go ahead and keep attacking Kang Kung. And yeah, so one more hit and he's down. So I want to move through challenge mode. I got a ways to go, so I'm now done chapter 5. But there's 21 chapters and they get quite difficult after chapter 10. So nice purple chest here. That might be a lot of gold. We'll see. So a lot of gems. So it looks like 200 gems I think I got for that. That's always nice. Let's see how many it is. Yep, 200 gems, 7,000 gold, bunch of Leonidus tokens, as well as finishing, 3 by Julius tokens, which is always good, stamina, so always good to see all that. So let's go ahead and collect our Leonidus tokens again, probably 7 and 10, I think has been the standard. We'll see if it's the same, and he's actually going to be getting pretty close, I think, now to 4 stars, so there is... Let's see what he is at now. So 50 out of 100, so halfway to 4 stars, so that's pretty sweet. Alright everyone, thanks for watching. Keep coming back for more. I'm going to keep working through challenge mode here. So chapter 6 is next on the list, and I'm going to start working through that, and once I beat chapter 6 there'll be another video. Peace.